Hello everyone, welcome to Duskers! The developers of Duskers were kind enough to send me a key. I figured I could go ahead and do a quick playthrough of the game. So, let's go ahead and get started. Now, Duskers is an entirely keyboard game. I can't use my mouse for anything. It's all keyboard. Whoops. Main menu. Actually, no, I have to go this way. Never mind. I have to go this way. I did it right. As you can see, I've been playing through the first little bit of this game, just kind of know what the heck is going on. The tutorial teaches you how to play, but it does not give you much more than that, and that actually goes as a benefit to this game. Alright, so here we are. So, you'll see a lot of this type of stuff. Let's see, can I show my mouse? It looks like it is picking up my mouse. Indeed it is. Okay. So to show you lots of this type of stuff throughout the game, it's a text game, but not entirely. There is absolutely some graphics in this game. We'll go ahead and get into that a little bit later when we start playing it. So you can see there's certain things that'll pass and fail, warnings, different colors of text, tell you different types of thing. All you need to know is this is basically our starting ship. We have 6 days of fuel. You know, whoop-de-doo, super exciting. What is that? G? Quarantine. I've never seen quarantine before. Interesting. See, even on a new playthrough, I'm already seeing new things I haven't seen before. That's pretty cool. Alright. So what do we have for drones? We have Marvin, Rick, and Mouse. Okay. And we actually start with stealth, but no interface. Oh my. You do seem to have like a couple basic things that you start with. Generator and tow and gather. And motion. And then last time I started with interface, this time I'm starting with stealth. Alright. Ship, so this is the Justice Rider, our ship. And then modifications, go in here, repair stuff, build stuff, upgrade stuff. It's all in here. Right now we have, I assume, 0. So we have 2. We have 2 scraps. So the scrap is our currency. It's what we use to do all sorts of stuff. So let's go ahead and just get started. We're on Mystic, Medical A, Infestation type, question mark, age 175, and it's where we are, distance 0, visited false, and scrap capacity 48. So go ahead and jump in here with everything we have. We have every reason to. Alright, so the objective of this game, access records, figure out why there's a whole bunch of derelict ships. It's very confusing. You have your little drones, you go around and you explore these derelict ships, you find records, get information. Meanwhile, the infection is trying to kill you. And you're trying to figure out what the heck this infection is so you can fight back against it. So, scanning a conclusion, inconclusive. We have no idea what type of infestation types are here. It's usually numerical. Hull integrity is good, age 175, so that's awesome. When you start getting over 200, the ship starts breaking the longer you're on the ship and connected to the ship. You can have like pipe breaks, for example, which are really, really bad. Doors can break, all sorts of nasty stuff for the really long, the really old ships. Name is Mystic. It was a medical ship. It was a hospital ship, actually. Crew 5, hold surgical robotic equipment. So 86,000 communications, 80,000 corrupted, so we found something. Same as case 01138, Dr. J. Holmes. So, want a look. Listen, if I had known about ISHO Outpost issuing a quarantine bypass, I wouldn't be doing this. Remember, if this doesn't work, it's on you, not me. So, quarantine bypass, cross-referenced, excerpt. Required to access quarantine vessels under lockdown. Right? Okay. So the yellow text is the log, the blue text is our interpretation of the log, effectively. ISHO is the international, or I don't even remember what it is, but it's a health organization for space. I have a small lab aboard, so I can start on an analyzer. I'll need another sample from a quarantine vessels to determine if this is all the same pathogen. Also from A quarantined vessels. That's great. The attached algorithm will gather pathogen data if used to scan an organic host. Just make sure the scan is adequate. If the data fry? No, that's corrupted. I think it's if the data from the scan is sufficient, you will be provided the location to deliver the data. Ah, interesting. That is interesting. Says files downloaded, scan documentation, recommended course of action. Locate and dock with quarantined vessel. Lure biological organism into docking bay and secure. Oh, that sounds bad. I could do it though. I think I know how to do that. But that sounds nasty. I've never had to do that before. I don't like that. Can we get like a military ship or something instead? Alright, so this is where we are. So I can push 1, 2, or 3. We immediately jump in to go see our different robots. They all look different. They all do different stuff. They all sound different. And then this is our ship right here. It's our ship with the docking bay. And A1. So we want to open up A1. Now we can do that from down here. So if we move around with the arrow keys, hey, look, it's door A1. We can press A1 here, or we can do A1 in here. We can go in here. Look around. So if we go basic controls here, there's the help command, which can help you learn everything. But let's go navigate. Whoops, R2. Navigate all. R2. Alright, so we have some power. D24 is open. We'll go ahead and check out D24 as well. Alright, we have a couple doors. Another door. Another door. And another door. Alright. So manual exploration is what we're limited to right now. So, gather. So, it'll go over there. It'll gather from the fuel pod. So 1 day's fuel propulsion, 1 jump cell, so we got 1 fuel of each. That is actually a great haul. And we want to go ahead and generator. So what we found right in front of drone 3 is a power cell. And that shows us all the rooms we've powered, right? So we know about all these rooms. So, next we want to use our motion detection sensor. Go ahead and move you in a place where you're not going to be in the way, mouse. So, motion. Alright, so this is perfect. Shows us the red. There's an enemy in, or there's something in R7. R8, R4, and R3 can't be scanned adequately. But we know there's nothing in R3 because we've already been in R3. However, this unknown slot down here we know nothing about. So we'll go D19 and then take 1 since you're the only one that's left. And check out this room. So it's R9. Looks like there's nothing in here but another airlock and a D22 door. Now this is what I wish I had interface. This right here is an interface. You can use the interface command to interact with it. So we're in kind of a nasty situation right now, but I think we can figure this out. So I'm not a fan of what I'm about to do. Because you can either do it manually or you can do it the slow and less exciting way. But we're going to go and do it manually just for funsies for now. We go in. Shit. Ho-ho! There is something in there. It did not see us. Thank goodness it did not see us. Oh, that could have been really bad. So R8 and R7 have things in there. That's bad. Navigate 1, R3. So now we almost have to do it blindly. We don't have to. We really don't have to. If you're patient, if you wait, the easiest way to do it is to, because we know we can see in R9, is to open D7 and then open D23, wait for like 30 seconds. If nothing ends up in R9, then open D26 and close D23 and just go about that process. until something shows up in R9. But that's less exciting to watch, right? Are we good? We're looking good. All right. So R10 is clear. So that's good. Let's see. R8 and R7 are dangerous. Usually there's not more than 2 or 3 infestation things, 2 or 3 enemies on the ship. So, actually, can we go D5 here? See if we can get this guy out of R7 into R8. See if we'll get him to move. There it is. Okay, so now R7 is clear. So we can go D21, navigate 1, R7. So we'll just go ahead and watch our little dude work his way up there. Hits another drone, he figures it out, and we're in here. What'd you find? Broken terminal, okay. Alright, so then to proceed safely, we leave, we go D21, D6, wait, and then if something moves from R6 to R7, we'll know that R6 had something in there. And I kind of hope something does, because that kind of tells us where all of our enemies are right now, which would be fantastic. Unfortunately, we're really not going to have access to R8. Not realistically. It's possible, it's just unlikely. Alright, I'm fairly convinced right now that there's nothing in R6. So we can go ahead and continue on. Navigate 1, R6. See this little guy. What do you see in R6? Another airlock. Fantastic. And more doors. Yay. Doors. Alright, we'll navigate 1, R2. And then we'll go D21. So, yeah, we'll do that. So we'll close that, go D28. Take 1 and put him in R3. And this is the majority of what the gameplay will be for this series, is doing stuff like this. Alright. So we go D25. Back to 1. Do we see anything? Do we see... Oh. D6. Crap. D28. Lock it in there. Okay. There was something in R4. There was something where 1 is now, but it moved out, and it's now in R6. There it is. Close the door. Close the door. Close it. Yeah. All right. R6 is clean. Ah, good. Gather. Fantastic. So we gathered a little bit of scrap there. That is awesome. We need that. Scrap is really hard to come by, and it's exceedingly important. Alright, so we now know R4 is clear. We know R6 is clear. R3, R9, R10. We know that there's 2 enemies in R8 and 1 in R7. I don't think it would be possible to move them all to R8. I mean, I may as well try, but that with 3 enemies, it's hard to have 2 in one room, let alone have 3 in one room. No. As soon as one left, the other one went in. That's just not going to happen. Whenever the door closes, it'll close. There it goes. Alright. So now, we can go and navigate mouse to R4. So motion sensors are off. We know R7 and R8 are contaminated. We can ignore that. You don't want to open the airlock because it'll let in radiation. Radiation's very bad. I don't want that to happen. So now we're in a new room. We're in a new room. We have a whole bunch of new stuff to investigate. So motion sensors say we can go through D12 and D29 just fine. But we don't know what the room name is on the other side, so we can't automate it. We have to go by hand. Okay. Another interface. Not useful. Not useful. Wish we had an interface. Alright, D29. What do we have in here? What do we have? Oh, scrap. Thank you. Anything else? D15. We need to find the other power. Okay. Navigate 1 R4. I think we have to manually check R5 here. Now, of course, there are ways to do this more safely. I'm just not doing them that safely for the purposes of entertainment. It's very stressful to do it this way. Alright. Whoa. That was our little sensor. So our little camera that shows us what our little guy is doing, it can be damaged for various things. So you have to repair the camera over time if you want to do anything manually. Just wear and tear, ultimately. But navigate 3R5. It can be damaged also by getting attacked and all stuff. In our case, it just started out damaged. So motion sensors say D31 is clear. Alright. I like it. Nice. So we have another power. Thank you. Okay, so I feel confident we scanned that entire room. Alright, so we'll navigate to R13. And then we'll be able to have to go ahead and power up the little generator that's down there. And that should give us power to the rest of the ship, I hope. If there's another generator, I will be... Oh my goodness, there's another generator? No, there's not, because we still have access to this room. We could get in this room, it's fine. Oh, wait. D17's open? I don't think I opened that. Interesting. That means R15 and R18 are probably safe. Just as a rule of thumb, whenever a door is automatically open, it's not usually dangerous to enter that room. So, I'd like to go ahead and go in when our sensors are not failing. Okay. Awesome. So R18 and R15 are safe. So all we have left is 16, 17, 14, and an unknown. 14 is probably dangerous. Especially because it's such a small room. Alright. The reason why it would be dangerous is if there was something in that room, it would very quickly attack. Like, there is no time to respond. It would just be BAM! Right on you, and that's a problem. Alright. D13, navigate 3 to... Doesn't really matter. If it's R11 or R15, doesn't really matter. Go to R11. Because I feel like that's a little bit safer. Alright, it's clear, as expected. We have a vent. Ah, okay, we have a ship upgrade. We have a destroyed ship upgrade. Alright. So, who has tow? Mouse has tow, okay. So navigate 1 to R12. So we're going to have 1 leave the room. It's going to end up in R12. Because we're going to close this door, open this door. So by the time Mouse gets to R12, we should know whether or not R16 is safe. Pretty straightforward, right? Take a nice, long, roundabout path. Alright, get you to D15. It would appear to be safe in R17. No guarantees. Absolutely no guarantees. Keep the door open. Okay, so that's a drone that we want to take back with us. Alright, can we go dock at A4, please? Alright, so D, 16, D35, 33, 18, navigate 1, R13, navigate 3, R16, tow, open up the airlock to A4. So we're gonna go ahead and tow the ship upgrade. I don't know what it is. Navigate 3R1, navigate 3R17, and tow. Navigate 3R1. Nope, hang on, I forgot something. Navigate 3R1, tow. Navigate 3R17, tow. Navigate 3R1, tow. And it'll be busy for a while. Last room. Power generator and scrap. Well, thank you. Why is there another power generator, though? I don't think there needs to be. That's odd. Stop towing. Alright. Hang on. Tow drone. Tow Jeremy. There. Also, what's in this drone? Stealth. And it's only a 2 slaughter? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is awful. Okay. Oh, that is awful. I am curious. Navigate to R19. Generate. What is with this generator in here? This is an odd... Why would you need this? That doesn't make any sense. It literally powers that little bit of a chunk. Alright, whatever. That's fine. It's not... That's not important. Okay, so if we really wanted to... we would go navigate to... hang on. D26. Navigate to R2. Navigate 1 R2. Navigate 3 R4. I don't know. That would be risky. So generator 2. Dock A1. Can we get motion in R6? We can. Alright, so D28, D6, D5. Okay. Navigate 3 R2. Hang on. I think I just goofed. Go back to R4. 12, 27, 13, 26. Yeah, that should be okay. Just to be safe, 23. 19. 25, 24. Alright, we're shut in. D11. So, great. Okay, get out of R12, please. Thank you. Awesome. D6. Because there were 3, if I recall correctly. If I recall correctly. There it is. Okay, we got there. Navigate 3 R2. And then 1 can get into... Whoop, that was a thing. Now we can get into here. There's literally nothing in here. No reason to be in here. Well, that's fantastic. Alright, that's a grand waste of time. One last thing to do. D11. A4. Sorry, A3. Goodbye. Navigate all R1. Alright, send him out the airlock. Let's get out of here. Radiation flooding! No atmosphere! Ah! Fantastic. Alright, so we got Jeremy, which is nice, I guess. We got a transporter, which is hugely useful. We absolutely need that. We wanted quarantine bypass more than anything else, but we got a transporter. So, ship config, we'll go ahead and equip the transporter. Yeah, I guess. It's not great. It's gonna break soon. So, okay. Oh, so the objective... Ah, so the information I gathered in my last run carries into this run, too. Now, that's interesting. That is interesting. Okay, so let me go and explain what's going on. What are the prevailing theories right now? So we have Pandemic, Cosmic Event, Super Predator, Singularity, and Unfiled. So, Pandemic. Objective 1. Jeb, this is the message for the emergency relays, forwarding in its entirety. I had to let the bodies go. I had to get them off the ship and minimize the risk of infection. I've relayed the situation to all at ISHO outposts. Hopefully, they can get the data that I need to understand the pattern and stop this from spreading further. I need to get to my lab. We don't have much time. Dr. J. Holmes. So link with the theory index Pandemic. Infection and bodies suggest further inquiry. ISHO cross-reference International Space Health Organization. Recommended course of action, investigate medical communications for further data. So the theory after Objective 1 is existential risk theory Pandemic. Only an extremely virulent pathogen with the perfect storm of attributes would suffice as an existential risk. This seems less likely given the distributed nature of spacefaring civilization. However, there may be means of transmission that we are unaware of. And then now we just got Objective 2. So listen, if I had known about ISHO outposts issuing a quarantine bypass, I wouldn't be doing this. Remember, if this doesn't work, it's on you, not me. So, our current objective is to locate and dock with quarantine vessel. We did find one. Lure biological organism into docking bay and secure, and then algorithm will scan automatically once docking bay is secure. So, we can definitely do it. We need to get lure, but we can absolutely do it. So that's the current pandemic situation. Cosmic event. Sequent event simply doesn't add up. Remnant from loss of contact, and nothing suggests there was disturbance in space-time. Whoever wrote this report are only seeing things they want to see. Linking with theory, cosmic event, space-time, and uncertainty suggest cosmic anomaly and as cause of existential risk. The objective truth is that readings present an element of specificity that is not often found in nature. They're a pattern, first loss of communication, then loss of location. Will require further military investigations. Military involvement highlighted, recommended course of action. Go get logs from military vessels. The theory of cosmic event. It's clear that given our nascent understanding of the universe, there are dangers we do not understand, like a fisherman settling out on the ocean unaware of typhoons. These cosmic events could therefore make themselves evident at any moment. Then there are other various advancements in technology, many of which could trigger such an event before we fully understand what we've done. And it could be impossible to get that genie back in the bottle. Theory 2. I have to sneeze, and it's right there, and it's... Is it me, or is this happening way too fast and over too much space to be some form of attack? I'm not the only one thinking this, right? The situational evidence leans firmly towards some form of cosmic anomaly. Maybe a radiation storm, GRB, or solar flare natural event. I'm going to send out a request to some of the something. Should get replies fairly sharpish. They'll want answers and won't care who from. Easier than the military too. If you could start to whittle down this mountain of possible theories, that would be great. Small warning though, before you dive in, prepare for some real world shit. Linking with theory index, cosmic event due to cosmic anomaly, radiation storm. Recommended action, gather additional observation and research outpost communications. We have Super Predator. Objective 1. I don't care. General Nomak is going to go meet this thing head on and crush it. Ha! Won't even have time to blink, man. Rumors have it that we're going to start drafting promotion or something if that happens. Seriously, guys, the Orkney was classified as a Mark 6 Dreadnought. Well, it's got to be super advanced in weaponry or something. Make a ship like that just disappear? Linking with the theory index, Super Predator references to super advanced weaponry suggest presence of advanced alien intelligent life. Man, I don't care what the hell it is. I want to be out there fighting it. The boss out here. Confident subjects may have been short-sighted. Search military vessels. The theory, Super Predator. Given the Fermi paradox and subsequent notion of a great filter being the reason we have not been contacted by a foreign intelligence, it's possible that the great filter is intelligent life. This intelligent life would be a higher intelligent life or a super predator civilization. This civilization's advances are far beyond any other and maintains that status by exterminating any intelligent civilizations once they attain a certain level of development. That's something that we currently hypothesize as well. That we haven't met intelligent life because intelligent life doesn't think we're intelligent enough to be worth their time. Effectively. Objective 2. High alert. Due to elevated security levels, communications and reports classified as level 2 or higher have been removed from all military vessels. Access to these messages must now be requested from archives aboard secure military outposts. Author be required and all accesses logged. So search military outposts for unfiltered communication archives, and we also have supporting one. Upon arriving at the specified Stargate, all military vessels must issue a statement of arrival on frequency 45.9 MO band. Failure to comply with this order is a breach of service and will be dealt harshly. Violation of military law. Specified Stargate infers sequence of operations, result of sequence unknown. So you see there's the most information right now for the Super Predator. Objective 1 for Singularity event, as also a hypothesis for what the heck is going on. You see, we have no idea what's happening. Just received a letter from the QRA. We didn't get approval. Your evolutionary algorithm design intrinsically violates several restraint mechanism requirements defined in Section 1A and 141C. It's bullshit. There's no way there's a violation. I'm going to set about writing an appeal this afternoon. We saw this with the Deep Vessel AI System proposal, and we won that one. What do you think on the Atlant? Linking with theory index Singularity, AI suggests need for further inquiry. So go and check out Muteki vessels. And then the theory of Singularity. An artificial intelligence orders of magnitude more intelligent than humans would pose a distinct existential risk. AI is capable of recursive self-improvement, progressively redesigning themselves, and autonomously building better versions of themselves would take advantage of the law of accelerating returns to not only surpass, but very quickly far surpass human intelligence. The rate of this advancement would be tremendous when compared to historical precedent, and such an AI would quickly become uncontrollable by its human creators, like a chicken trying to contain Einstein. So basically what this means is if we built an AI that was self-learning, it is possible that AI could learn so quickly that it would then surpass humans in every way. And very quickly, we would become the chicken and it would become Einstein. It being the artificial intelligence. And that is the Singularity. Unfiled. Log 1. Summary of primary objectives. Gather intel logs from derelict spacecraft. Gather resources necessary for survival. Search for survivors. If objectives cannot be completed, recommend action. Reset. Log 2. Warning, vessel recoil fail. Calculations consistent with projected anomaly re-entry. Initial scans of telemetry inconsistent with previous readings. Common registration points contain various outside acceptable threshold. Scanning for possible malfunctions. External monitoring process shows no sign of malfunction. So then go ahead and proceed with exploration, despite derelicts potentially being dangerous. Log 3. HMS Goliath. Missing cargo report. Unearth a strange thing that I have stolen hydrogen from our Sin Energy mining. Negative effect on shipments to and from possibly Earth. Awaiting orders on further action. Intranet log accepted. Message. We need to issue a warning to all decks then. Ensure everyone is sterile before drinking or washing. Last thing we need is 100 sick people. Isolate the area where it has the highest levels. Begin an investigation on how the hell this happened. So from biocontrol sector to BCJ Duffy. Might be important. Notice, pilots needed. Please, help us find a cure. Your life expectancy isn't long. Do something with it. We need an early stage of the disease. If we can get a ship infected for at least a year, we have a chance. We're distributing a comparative, and then the rest is corrupted, which is very unfortunate. And log 6. Number 3. I'm realizing that there will be no way for you to communicate back. Keep moving. Rations are low. No time to double back to any of the ships to see if you've left a response. Check a trading post to see the news. Captain Gene Vogel. So that's where we're at. Those are all the prevailing theories. We have no idea which one's the right one. We have no idea why. All we know is that right now we're in the system. Then we can explore this galaxy. Eventually, the universe. We'd have no knowledge of the universe. We've not left any galaxies. We have no knowledge of the universe. So right now, we're just in tower. So one last thing to go ahead and do. So we have drones. We have Jeremy. I don't know if I actually want to keep Jeremy. We'll take his stealth. Why not? We may as well. But Jeremy being a 2 slaughter, we'll go ahead and keep him in reserves for now. I'm not overly enthusiastic about using him. Ship config, transport, we'll go ahead and put that on, and then modifications. So we can go in here if we want. We can repair Jeremy. We can boost his speed, increase his max HP if we wish. Repair the video signal, or just convert him into scrap. Apparently no video signals are currently damaged despite some weird stuff happening, but that's okay. So upgrades, we can repair upgrades that are used. You can see gather and generator don't require it don't get tired very quickly, but tow does, as does motion. And then we can also just convert stuff into scrap and upgrade our stealth should we want. Ship upgrade. If something's breaking, we can repair that. And the ship upgrade itself, again, we can repair that as well. We want a transporter, so we don't want it to be converted into scrap. We want at least one. So we'll see what happens on that front. But for now, our next step is to find some place we can reasonably go. I think probably Red July is the good spot next. We want to go somewhere that doesn't go very far. Yeah, okay, so it's a fuel depot. Ooh, that could be interesting. I've never been to a fuel depot. Another medical ship, so that could give us more story, potentially. We have a private ship, could be pirates. Who knows? A barge, usually is good for scrap, not much else. government ships, very useful. Quarantined is salvage. We have a Stargate. We'll have to come back and use the Stargate to leave the galaxy. To go to a different galaxy. And then another fuel depot. Interesting. Very interesting. So you can see infestation types on Fates is 1. So there's 1 type. Or it's type 1. I'm actually not sure. Again, I don't know enough about the story to know whether there's 1 type of infestation or if the infestation on the ship is type 1. I don't know. I've seen infestation type 1 and I've seen type 2. And then there's type question mark. Maybe that's a mix of both types. I don't know. I kind of want to go to the medical ship for potential story. But going over to Red July could be good. The thing going over the medical ship gets us to a fuel depot, and that could be good. So we'll probably go to Hiawatha. Yeah, we'll go to Hiawatha. We'll do that. And then that'll go ahead and end the episode, guys. Now, future episodes, I might try and fit 2 or 3 into one, just kind of explaining how the game works in this episode. So remember, if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends. Remember, this game is called Duskers. Check it out. It's on Steam if you want to pick it up. And so thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time with some more Duskers until we get to a situation where we can't continue. So thanks for watching. DFTBA.